I started buying all this stuff because everything I do all the way. So none of that, you know, weekend here, use a kit. No, if you're making beer, why not figure out the whole thing? Make beer from scratch. The whole saying, grain to glass. You start with a handful of grain, and you do the process, and the next thing you know, you have a glass of beer. So I want to do that. It's if you talk to people in the beer community, you're not making beer if you're using kits that somebody else puts together. You're making beer if you start out with hops growing and malted grain and a whole ton of equipment taking over the whole house, and then you get to a point where you go, I want to make more beer and bigger beer, and you realize I could do this for a living. I want to be around the people who live, breathe, and want to do beer. You know, we think Sierra Nevada makes great beer. I want to talk to the guys who get to sit around and go, what are we going to do this year? How are we going to blow people away with our beers? That's what I want to do at Beer Cube. Get that kind of access and take that kind of mentality home and think, what can I do at home to make it better? So, I want to go Beer Cube. The Food Network got the idea in my head. Actually, Alton Brown, Good Eats. Good show, by the way. Made an episode about making your own beer, and that got me hooked. I'm like, I can make beer. I like beer.